Hey guys, we're super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, June 1st, 2021. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. I'm going to be completely honest. Before we started the show today, I spent about 10 minutes trying to figure out a catchy way to roll into the segment. And then I decided, you know what? We're just going to roll the clip and let the screen do the talking. Seriously, what else is there to say? Hadi looks like a creature from the third dimension right now, and he gets crazier and crazier every time I see him. I'm not going to make a prediction or say that I think he can win if he's at his best, or any of the other stuff we usually say in these segments. This time, we're just letting the media roll, because what he's doing is already enough. All you need to do is appreciate the greatness of Hadi Choopan. If you're still trying to wrap your head around what you just saw, you might as well stop, because this clip of Keone Pearson is equally crazy. Last week, Keone released a video of himself smashing a heavy set on the leg press, which honestly wasn't all that out of the ordinary, but the level of intensity that he had in the video was. In the 2 or 3 years we've been watching Keone, I can honestly say this might be the most dialed in I've seen him. I'm sure there are probably a lot of reasons for that. But for the fans' perspective, seeing this stuff from Keone is part of what makes people think he'll be an Olympia champion one day. That can only happen when the talent and the mindset converge. And I'm not trying to be hyperbolic when I say this, but I think he's starting to get closer to that convergence point. I don't care what anyone says, I still think The Sopranos is one of the best shows in the history of TV. I don't remember which season it was, but there was one episode where Uncle Junior was talking to Jackie Jr. and he said, "If you say you're going to be somewhere, which is one of my favorite Uncle Junior quotes of all time. So I'm going to say that same thing to Roelly Winklaar right now. Roelly, if you say you're going to be somewhere, be somewhere. About a week ago, Roelly told his fans that they should expect to see him on stage soon without ever actually saying how soon, which only added fuel to the fire in this comment section. We said a few weeks ago that Roelly needs to qualify for the Olympia this year since he didn't compete there last year, which means that he definitely needs to be somewhere a whole lot sooner than later. So now that he's starting to call his shot, he better listen to Uncle Junior and be where he says he's going to be, unless he wants to deal with the fallout. And finally, I want to close out the show today by sending a get well soon shout out to Antoine Vaillant, who should be on his road to recovery after undergoing bicep surgery last Wednesday. In case you missed it, Antoine actually suffered the tear to his left bicep while he was training 2 weeks ago, which effectively ended his season because I think the injury turned out to be more serious than what they initially thought. I'm not sure if it is a good thing or a bad thing, but since the tear happened on his left bicep this time and not the right biceps that he tore back in 2019, that might make the recovery process a little bit easier since it's not another surgical repair to the same injury. But I guess at this point, only time will tell. So if you can send any thoughts, prayers, or positive energy in his direction, I'm sure it would be greatly appreciated. Get well soon, champ. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.